June 2001, I had a brand new baby and a brand new diagnosis, postpartum depression with bipolar features. I heard the sentiment, "What do you have to be depressed about?" more often than not. My depression, however, wasn't situational, it was chemical. Situationally, I'd led a blessed life, the top of my class academically, a cheerleader, sorority sister, classical pianist, a successful legal career, the only child of my parents, and 3 of my mother's 4 sisters, with all of the attention and affection one could expect such relationships to yield. An ACE trauma score of 0, but I wasn't okay, and I had never been okay. From my earliest memories, there were thoughts of isolation, disconnectedness. I was terrified of death. Raised in the Christian tradition by devout Southern Baptists, I wanted to believe the Sunday school lessons. I said that I believed. At the age of 12, I made a profession of faith, and I was baptized. But in my heart, more so my mind, I doubted anything and everything that was not capable of scientific or mathematical replication, convinced that I was less than because I had been raised better. I was resigned that the end of my life would be either nothingness or burning in a lake of fire. I never vocalized those fears to anyone. 2023, my depression had wreaked havoc in my life. Those closest to me bore the brunt of my mood swings, my violent outbursts, the bouts of self-imposed isolation. There were plenty of times I told myself my family would be better off if I was dead. In November of 2023, I traveled with my husband to Ambio Clinic in Tijuana, Mexico to receive Ibogaine. He had been advocating for our state to fund Ibogaine research to treat opiate addiction. I thought perhaps Ibogaine might help my emotional dysregulation and what had then been decades-long dependence on antidepressants. Western medicine's answer for me had meant 8,198 doses of SSRI and 1,171 hours of talk therapy. For the most part, it kept the grass mowed, it kept the front porch swept, and it kept the windows washed. In a matter of hours, Ibogaine relaid the foundation, it cleared out the attic, and it remodeled everything in between. The journey itself was sacred. I was burst from a cocoon, a butterfly, floating above a forest of birch trees, the watchful eyes of the grandmothers. I felt deep connection with my ancestors and with the Bwiti. I went home that day to a place that I instantly recognized as but a glimpse of a magnificent eternity prepared by a loving and benevolent Creator, a place that I now know will embrace me when my time on this earth has passed. I emerged feeling as if a heavy weight had been lifted from my shoulders. The feelings of isolation and disconnectedness, the fear of death, completely evaporated. Today, September 7, 2025, SSRI-free since Ibogaine. My metamorphosis continues. I still have days where I'm sad or where I'm angry, but it's different. I can work through it. Those emotions no longer plunge me into downward spirals. I can do it without pharmacology. Ibogaine did not save my life, but it gave me the tools I needed to rebuild it. Thank you.